Hello, short introduction. As usually, this microphone. Oh my god, so screaming, I'm screaming again. It's a tradition to start my streams exactly like this. So, today I proceed with my applications. Last time we did Brush the Cat game, which is actually was super great and successful. It was done immediately, I would say. And today I will do Neurodream application, basically because I'm keeping up with everything what was done for Android. Let me open Google Play and I will show you what exactly I did for Android. And actually I will open Android here because I would need to test it. I have it already opened. And what else? Yes, I'm gonna have the Neurodream application. Here we go. It is here. For now, Google shows that it's only 10 downloads. It is not. I have more, and actually I'm very surprised that I do literally zero advertisement for it, but people are downloading it only for Android. So I decided we're gonna repeat the same for iOS, and we're gonna do the same, pretty much the same approach as we did with the brush the cat. But for it, I need to also take a look. Yes, I need to go to my GitHub and see what do I have there. So this is what we do. Where is it? Gradle is running, and I need to take a look. I need to look on what I have. I'm supposed to have Neurodream. I'm not sure if I should give. I want to oh my god, what is going on? What? We will check it right now. What is going on wrong there? Shortly saying is that last time how I did the Brush the Cat game so fast and so easily and so productive, it's pretty much because I gave to cursor link to my folder with Brush the Cat game for Android, and I just said implement the same for iOS. It's a very easy game, very fast, so we're gonna do the same right now for Neurodream. But before, I need to be sure that everything is all right. For this, do I have it on my emulator? No, I don't. It's very weird. What do I have? Broadcast receiver. Like, I need to check. Let me firstly open it with my cursor. And I will check here. Neurodream. Here we go. Great. Let's see. So, Unity ads. Yes. Okay. I was doing the implementation of Unity ads. What are the last commits? Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't want to give a lot of context because otherwise I have super large replies for me. So this is not what we're gonna do. What we're gonna get. This is not last commits. No, we don't need this. We're gonna do it on auto. I'm on Spanish language, so I'm Hebrew, not Hebrew, English. Let's go. Last stream was so successful. I was so happy with so many followers. Oh my god. So what do we have? GDPR consent, request push notification permission, one signal integration. Yes, I can send push notification as much as I want to users. What do we have? Date launcher assets. Anything to commit. It's just like I maintain so many different projects that it's hard for me to understand which one. Yes, great. Okay. I knew it. It happened all during my drama when Google AdMob blocked me. So, but it's not what I wanted to do, but we will try to see if I can fix what I have for now. Okay. I need to keep AdMob advertisement because I'm unblocked, and actually it's serving now. Probably I changed it. I know what I'm gonna do. I know. So it's because I am right now on the branch when I'm trying to change my AdMob to Unity advertisement, pretty much. Which is not what I want to do. Not today, at least. One second, we'll go and put AC on. Just a minute. What is going on? Well, anyway, what we're gonna do? It's very good that I'm managing to commit all this stuff. We're gonna do this. Commit the changes. I always repeat. I got so lazy. I don't want to do it even myself right now. So now I will keep it just there because I don't want to work with advertisement today. Probably it's fixed actually, but I wanted to check out to master and to see if it's all good on master, but maybe it's gonna work even on this Unity integration. Maybe it's broken. So for clearer understanding, what I did is that a couple of weeks ago, I got advertisement limiting from AdMob. Purely it was a mistake related to my mistake also, and I'm not sure because it was a couple of times. It was one evening when I was using my own application and I was observing my own advertisements, and it was not really good for me because I believe that AdMob maybe noticed that I was accidentally watching my own advertisement, so they limited advertisement serving, and I decided that not good. I need to find a way out from it, so I started to integrate Unity advertisement, which is very common with developers whose business model is to put advertisement. They put one provider and another, they use mediation platforms, etc. But then I got unblocked, and because I have a lot of application, I did this like flag that if advertisements from AdMob are serving, then I use these ones, but if AdMob is not serving any advertisement, I use another provider. So that's what I did for my major application, but for NeuroDream, as it's not my major application, I just started to do it and then I left it. I like unfinished painting. So eventually I want to proceed with this because I see that on Google here and there like 3 downloads per day, 2 downloads per day I have, and I'm like gradually it's growing. I just published it like maybe a month ago or maybe 2 months ago. So I want to make it for iOS. How is it working? This is just like a Dreamboard application. This is a real little tutorial that I have. Tired of everyone selling dreams? Meditation. Oh, sorry, meditation. I'm thinking about advertisement. Manifestation, vision boards, still nothing changes. This is just intro tutorial. Break the old patterns, change your mind, change your reality. Dreaming is not enough. I do believe, actually, in some kind of manifestation stuff. I do believe. I just don't know if people are doing this properly. Or maybe that people are screw it. At least in my case, I feel like I'm the first one who is capable to screw it for myself in the first place, but I do believe. So dreaming is not enough. It's time to focus, take an action and make it real. Welcome to NeuroDream Vision Board, a smarter vision board for people who are ready to turn dreams into action. I learned this and last year a lot about psychology. I literally like passing the courses. And I realized that probably there is something also really related with so much in fashion, neuroscience, neuroplasticity right now, etc., etc. So I decided that maybe if I want to change my mind, I need to change some kind of actions. There is not anymore just a vision board, but probably it should be something related to actions, like what exactly physically you do, except of meditation, yoga and stuff, to make changes, to do visualization or something like this. And that's how I created the NeuroDream vision board. And actually I even in tutorial placed in here very first hint on that. I suggest that we need to break our patterns and break our like patterns of thinking, patterns of how we behave, and make something unusual every day. And this unusual can be something very easy. So here I flip the text upside down so you can read it. Go towards your blue dream and the night sky or any sky you want. So this kind of like forces us already to a little bit shift any kind of connection inside of our brain that we have. So let's go. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas en directo? Carlos Vaca. Carlos Vaca, yo creo que llevo 10 minutos. 13 minutos me dice YouTube, pero puede ser que un poquito más. 14 minutos, como empiezo siempre en Twitch, un minuto antes. Estoy haciendo ahora mismo, no sé, nunca sé qué idioma hablar. No sé. Entonces, si tú no entiendes inglés, pregúntame algo en español. Yo voy a cambiar otra vez a inglés solamente para más views que voy a tener. Meanwhile, I'm just taking a look on how the application is working on Android, and that's eventually what we're going to do. We're going to pass this to our cursor. Actually, I don't need to wait for it. I will open it. I will create a new project with Xcode. And I will do it. And I will do it already. And meanwhile, cursor is working. I'm going to show you how my NeuroDream application is working. So NeuroDream, me, Chervinsky. Is it sure proper name? Good. Sometimes I might make some kind of mistakes in my naming. All right. So I created the application. Let me show you my Xcode. My Xcode is going to be here. There will be an emulator, a lot of applications I did. So anyway, soy bilingüe, la verdad. Está perfecto. Carlos Vaca, ¿de dónde eres? I wanted to actually say that I was so much surprised with everything what recently happened in Venezuela, and I was just surprised why my news, I understand that it's all algorithms, but I would like to, I don't know, I feel like people didn't get enough support, at least on my feeds. I felt like when this kind of like super terrible stuff happened, I expected like to be covered this more. So I don't know. I'm really terrified with everything what happens there. So I hope anyone who is from there that they are all okay. Like really shitty situation. Okay, so let me get back to oh my god, guys, do you hear again now how my neighbors are running around? Like my neighbor on the top, it's just like he has some animals living or he is an animal. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know, can you hear it? Boom, boom, boom. It's so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, so Hello World is working. It's like a placeholder for us to have in the application. And now let me go and do the work in, this is NeuroDream in Android application. So I'm gonna close it. We're gonna open my Xcode projects. Where are they? Xcode projects, NeuroDream, open. So what I will do, oh my god, can you hear my neighbors? Sí, yo refiero a terremoto que hubo en Venezuela. Sí hubieron muchos damnificados, muchas víctimas. Estamos trabajando en el proyecto digital. Si gustas, si permites, podría yo pasar enlace. Pasa. Si eso es para ayudar a la gente, sí, obvio, claro. Es un proyecto tecnológico. It's just like I say, I was terrified and I was like, I feel like poor people, like why? and no one, like I just see that like all my stars, superstars on Instagram, like for some reason just like ignored everything what happened. And I'm like, I understand, like I rather not to say anything about this, but yeah, like it's just like terrible situation. And like the videos and stuff is quite horrible. So maybe of course, I mean, I'm here in Spain, I'm more close to people, I have like people that I know from there, so yeah. Carlos Vaca, si tienes algo para compartir que haces, sí, comparte, por favor. We're back to our NeuroDream. What am I gonna do? I'm going to give a link. Oh my god, my neighbor. Can you please stop it? Guys, I'm making a referral online on whole internet. My neighbors running on the upper floor, and the whole building is just shaking. I want to know what they are doing. Possibly they can run for 4 hours, for 5 hours. We have like a long corridor and they run from one like side of corridor to another all day, bam bam bam. And the worst part is that they can do it at night, from 1 o'clock at night to 6 o'clock in the morning, etc, etc. Why? Why you need to do this? And literally the walls are shaking. This is just disgusting. Okay, so what we will do right now, as I say, back to work. I will try to ignore this shaking. That's probably actually Carlos Vaca, how I remembered like the terremoto, because like neighbor is just okay. I will ignore it for now. I will pass to cursor the location of my project on Android, because I don't want to describe anymore. Like I have designed. Let me open Figma. Where's my Figma? I will show you. Come on. Hey, why it's not working? What? It should work. Okay, I don't know. It's not working. My shortcut, like when like when you press Command Space, it should work. Is it because of language? It's something happened. Okay, very bad. Maybe I can. Okay, I just opened from applications, but weird, something got broken in my computer. So let me show you designs also. My Figma is in process in here. But for Xcode, I will just say, I will select the, what is the opus? I will select an opus. If I will put down the sound of music that I have, will you be able to hear? My mic will be able to catch this terrible stuff like boom, 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 boom. Just terrible. Someone followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much, whoever you are. I'm grateful. I'm always grateful. I'm just in shock. People are following me. So, all right, let me see. This is, I always say hey. I know that maybe it's wasting the bottle of water per world, but I just, my manners, I cannot not say hey. Building viral mini games, live 6-7 brush cat cursor. Why my title is like this? It's not realistic one. It's not what I do right now. Something went wrong. I updated the title. Sorry, guys. Probably you waiting for. Probably you're waiting for viral 6-7 game, and it's not. It's just got mistake from my previous stream. Esta iniciativa surge por la necesidad de centralizar y unificar las soluciones de software que están desarrollando y evitar duplicados de trabajo innecesario. Muchas gracias, querida Chervinsky, por prestar tu espacio. Ya te distraigo más. Sigue codeando. Pero no sé si te compartiste algo. ¿Cómo se llama el proyecto como mínimo? Vale. Ok. Back to English. Hey. Here you can see all the you can find Android Kotlin project for my app NeuroDream. Please, I need to implement exactly the same app for iOS Swift. Oops. And I will say, including assets, tutorial, functionality, advertisement, and I have one signal implemented right now. Está link en WhatsApp. ¿No tienes nada como más oficial? Porque yo, sinceramente, siempre me da un poco miedo a abrir los links así. No sé si tienes un Instagram o... Si tienes un Insta perfil sería perfecto. Porque yo voy muy cuidado con esto. Yo voy a remover este de momento, perdón, pero es como que hay tanto spam, hay tantas cosas que están pasando que no puedo permitir que... Si pasas Instagram o algo, por favor. Ahora, including assets, tutorial, functionality, advertisement, and one signal implementation, but for now, as I need to pass you real IDs of AdMob or tokens for one signal, etc., just use placeholders or test ads, but in general I need to be able no, not in general, but come on, but all other I need to be able to use. I'm thinking probably this is all Sí, por favor. Si consigues Instagram, sería perfecto. Let's try. Okay, so now we just leave it to cursor. Meanwhile, I'm showing you the whole idea why, like, I know that right now there is like a whole problem. I feel like I'm curious, right? States normally are always one step ahead. Like we have the story of Glovo in Spain, that the guy who made Glovo just went to States. He picked up an idea because he saw that it already exists in States, and he decided to implement it in Barcelona, and he got super successful. I'm curious to realize how right now, where is it all going right now in States? What are the little startups? What are these solo developers like I am are doing right now in States? Because I would be super curious to pick up and steal some ideas from them, or like learn their approach, right? You can call it steal or learn. It's equal. But I can clearly see that it's very, very hard to, like, you have super cool ideas. You can have super cool ideas. It's very hard to promote. So your idea should be typically like already so two sweet phrases, like it should be unique, it should be useful, it should be blah, 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 very good. And at the same time, you need to know how to do very good marketing. So when I did NeuroDream, I was like, I need to implement something that does not exist. Every application that I'm trying to do, I'm trying like at least something, a little bit that does not exist, so I can use it for myself. Some, I guess, are quite successful of those ideas. Some are like I did this game of what is the name? What was the name of the? It was Is It AI, where you need to guess whether the image or the audio are artificial intelligence or not. I did the application. I wasted so much time, and no one like I literally had like 5 downloads for it, which were my friends. So not good. So what is it doing? We are just passing tutorial and checking what is NeuroDream. It's quite massive application. Okay, so write down what you don't want in your life and what to stop. I will write down my neighbors to cancel my, can I write like this? Yes, my neighbors to run like crazy all the time and make noise. Second, what I don't want to have in my life, can I say something that it's just this stuff I cannot say online? Just don't want to spread hate in here, but okay. I don't want I don't want I don't know, I hate cilantro. How you call cilantro? I don't want any quinza / cilantro in my food. Like this is joke, right? But I don't want to write any kind of like super este es un sitio web oficial. I don't see any sitio web oficial. Si tú tienes el nombre, igual si yo puedo hacer Google, dame solamente el nombre, sin links. Yo lo voy a hacer, yo voy a googlear y lo voy a encontrar. So yeah, we will not show here any kind of real stuff because the dreams are super private. How you manifest and how you do all this stuff is super private. So let's not do it. We're gonna do jokes. However, my neighbors, it's really, and quinza and cilantro, it's also really, really valid options for me. Okay, we are he's converting assets into XML. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm gonna. I think it's good. Maybe it was a mistake. It's a massive project. When I did last time a very, very like easy game, it was super good, and it was just PNGs, and it was copy pasting from folder to folder the PNG. But now It's a little bit complicated. Okay, just let me continue to to show you what I do because I'm getting nervous from what he's doing. Red Cupu. Este sitio web oficial. Voy a ver, después cuando acabo lo voy a ver y el siguiente ya si quieres reviso los links que publicamos, ¿vale? Vamos. Okay, now you convert it into productive list of what you want instead. So this is the first part of the whole idea of the app that I wanted to do, is basically to convert the negative stuff into positive stuff. So you kind of like write down what you don't want and then you write what you want. So here I say write positive alternatives for what you want instead. Write in present tense. My neighbors to run like crazy all the time and make noise. My neighbors. How to how to write properly? My neighbors. My neighbors are calm and silent and friendly. I don't want any quince cilantro in my food. Everyone knows it and I'm lucky and all my food tastes just perfectly. Next. Okay, then I suggest add images to my dream because all of these affirmations that I create, I'm trying also to make them like dreams, actually, like dreams, like part of vision board. What is going on? Let me see. Oh, crazy. Oh my God. What is this? No, it's too bad. Oh my God, no. Oh, it would be very... Let's see. You will understand now what are those parts. You will understand. Okay, all right. Let me see. So yes, let's continue. I'm showing you my intro into how the NeuroDream is working. So we can take a picture, we can select from library. I don't have any, so I can take a picture, which is just typical one. On all emulators of Android, it's working like this. I'm taking picture, finish first steps. Then I just do like an intro tutorial onboarding for my application, just like the basic functionality, how it should work and what it does, which is super easy. But this pop-up was not super easy to do. So yeah, let me show you now. You've just learned how to change negative beliefs into positive goals. Each goal can also become a part of your vision board when you add an image to it. You can review them anytime and add more in your affirmation list. So let's take a look. Okay, next one. Looking for a more traditional vision board, you will find it here because before I started to do it, I used to have prior already work in my life related to vision boards. Basically I was doing it before, so I had my idea like about feng shui, about affirmations and stuff, but I felt like there are more stuff that I can add. So I realized that just to have a list of your dreams or just to have I don't know, like affirmation is not enough. We need to have like typical vision board, like if you would cut a paper and stick it to the wall. So this is just like traditional vision boards. Meditation dream slideshow mode is exactly what I called like a meditation when you stare on your dreams. Let's say I created a list of my dreams that I want to become true. So in such case, I'm just gonna like press this button of an eye. This is something that I created this idea like super long time ago, like 10 years ago. And you just stare on it and you visualize. You're gonna see it now, all how it works. So tap an eye icon to organize your dreams and explore. To organize, is it probably a typo? It should be to visualize your dream and explore. A calming slideshow inspired by ancient Chinese wisdom. Use Feng Shui or Bagua, which is very weird approach in my eyes, because Feng Shui board, it just name when you have like you have a grid and you have a sections, like this is my work, this is my love, this is my health, this is me, this is travel, this is, I don't remember everything what was there, you will see it now. And you just locate images that you want in your life in according sections. Eventually with time I saw that it called Bagua board, but this is kind of like a new stuff. 10 years ago it was just Feng Shui, but people create a new a new ways to how to call stuff. So I say okay, let me check what is cursor doing. Seem to be that it's doing. Model, okay, localization, updates, yeah. I don't remember if I did localizations for Android, but let's see. And neuroplasticity. Real change begins with new actions. Use a neuroplasticity section to train your mind and build stronger neural connections. This is something that I will show you. So basically, what do we have? I start the application with a bunch of predefined pictures. Each you will see right now what it is, and 2 pictures that user will just add by himself or herself. And this is standard way how the game is starting. We will check after if cursor will be able to repeat, if AI is able to repeat all this stuff. So now this is a placeholder for my banner for AdMob advertising. I have settings. So if I open one dream in here, let's say I open this, you can see the date when I created it. I can share it. Everyone knows I'm lucky, blah, blah, blah. There should be also image, just harder for me in emulator. I have nothing configured, so I'm not gonna do it. Description and image. I can edit it. And here is a very, very interesting part that I used to polish so much. So I have here category. If I assign category, I can assign category to my dream, which means that like, what was the dream about? It was everyone knows I'm lucky and all my food tastes perfectly, right? So if I assign category, I have here info button, which is describe. No, it's not working. My info button is not working. Oops. It should, this one should work. It should like show you a pop-up with description of the categories. Oh my god. A little bit embarrassing, but it's okay. I will survive. So food, right? It's probably going to be, I'm going to assign it to myself. So I assigned me category to it. I save it. And we see that it's health category, like food health category. Use it as default Feng Shui preview means that this dream would be on the Feng Shui preview mode. So if I put it like this, it would mean that it's actually like gonna be on the part of the whole spectrum of Feng Shui, this Bagua board. And I can include links. Let's say if I want to include links in here, I will copy paste the link from the Twitch, just my Twitch, okay? So this is Twitch link. How to hide it? Oh, it's terrible. Okay, go away. I don't know how to hide it. Can we hide it somehow? Yes, switch to horizontal. At least this is better. I can set my dreams as a wallpapers. Home and lock screen. Perfect. Love the functionality. Amazing, really. And also, that's pretty much it. The order changed, but now I need to see if it... I'm testing it right now, like, right? Lucky and food tastes just perfectly. Probably it was not saved if I said... Like, I'm discovering the bugs. After I need to review the stream and just see what I need to fix in it. So let's repeat again without set screen as wallpaper. So I set it as me. I copy my stream as link and use as default. So I click save. It's not saved. It's not. Can you help me, please? Oh no, it is. But but why I cannot see it on home screen? Oh no, okay, it's saved. I don't know why I saw that it's not saved, because I found 2 bugs and I just started to panic. Terrible. So yeah, okay, it's actually working. Checking how is it going in here. Okay, well, I hope it's all gonna work out. It's a huge project. It's huge. I might be risking all the tokens for this. So let's continue. I will show you what is it going on, and maybe I would need to fix it. Meanwhile, we can fix also Android stuff. Can I? Moment, I need to turn off AC because I'm already getting cold. Just a second. No, not working. Just a minute. I am back. So now I'm killing the cables with my chair. So yes, this is pretty much image, description, link. There are a lot of improvements always. ¿Qué modelo estás usando en cursor? Ahora estoy con Opus. Creo que es lo más potente que puede existir. Es Opus. Sí. Pero está bien. Ha hecho su trabajo de imágenes. Vamos a ver. Ya lo voy a dejar como quiere. Sí. So, what you can see right now is that if I go to Feng Shui board, this is actually in the center. So each dream can contain category. Like you can assign category to each dream. Like for example, this one, if I click on this, you can see that this one is predefined. It's one of default pictures. It is knowledge category. I learn quickly and welcome powerful new knowledge. So I also can edit it. Of course, I can change it. Let's say I'm going to change it in here. Or I can turn off category. Like if it's on, I can turn off, and then this not going to have any category. If I save, then if I go in here and I check a knowledge category, it's no longer here. This means that that I can basically categorize my dreams and let's say work when I want on some special category. For example, I want to work on money, right? So this means that I can pick up any category and just visualize. This is a visualization mode when I visualize only dreams related to this special category of my dreams. And there is a whole background logic on how I will do visualization and how it's working. It's a whole science, I need to say, and it's quite hard. But it's very interesting, I think. And to build this up was very, very interesting. So now this is just visualization and there is some defined music. How often slides are changing, how long visualization is going. It's all configurable. So this is what I did. Music on, music off. This also very important, right? Because if you want to visualize in some public transport, you need it. So apart from seeing the vision board of Feng Shui like this, you can see it like this by category also. And they're just gonna go like this. And all your dreams are in here. There are also parts of affirmations. It's something that we did in the very beginning of the installation of application, when I need to, I can learn in here. I can search in here, and also I can click in here, and I again repeat this exercise. Like ¿Está caro Opus o usas alguna capa gratuita? Opus, it's a model from Anthropic. In Claude, you can get this, but you would need to pay per token. So it is expensive. It is expensive. But for example, what I do in Cursor, you pay like subscription, right? And it's gonna use this higher model as much as I have token, like by default, and then it's just gonna switch the model to the lower one. That's why it's very important, like in my case, like in my configuration, in my approach, to use strongest model for hardest problem. Like now is the hardest stuff. I have no even idea what is he doing. I will investigate what was done after. But like when I'm already going to be on stage, I want to change some stuff in UI. I want to do some like tweaks, or something is not working. In such case, I do can switch to auto model or something. But this is, yeah, of course, like I do. ¿Y no has pensado en usar modelos locales o no te conviene? What do you mean by local models? That I'm like keeping the whole model in my laptop and I use this, and I'm not even like need any this kind of intermediation for me? To tell the truth, I never thought about this. I feel like it's the same as I said in the very beginning. It's all time. Like I feel like the priority of where you use your time right now is number one priority. We have so many possibilities to do with AI right now, whatever we want. It just depends what you can, what you do. So is it something that is good for me? Maybe I should think about it. You know, like I never thought about this. Maybe it's a good idea. Another follower from Twitch. Thank you so much for follow. Whoever you are, thank you a lot. So yeah, it's foundation, onboarding and in place. Now I build the home dream screen. Adelante. Do it. Good. That's what we want. So, all right. Trying again the same stuff. Write down what you don't want. One more stuff that I don't want. I don't want shrimps, because I don't like them ever to see in my life. Oh my god, there's something like this. Okay. Write positive alternatives. I will make it in Spanish. My positive alternative would be leche condensada with cups. Leche condensada. Like this. This would be my positive. So I can also add a picture, take a picture. I'm taking a picture. Perfect. Ideally, as the next iteration, if people gonna download, I can use videos and like visualize videos and stuff and predefine videos. My fantasy can go way further and far away from this. We can use 3D models. We can visualize with Meta Ray-Ban glasses and stuff like this, but not now. So I'm clicking done. Affirmation is here. What I can do, it's maybe not visible. This whole problematic UI UX that I complain every day is super hard for me. Is it good? Is it good what I designed here? I have no idea. Just I imagined it like this. How good is this? I don't know. So basically you can swipe it. Ta-da! Probably it's not good user experience, because no one would ever think about swiping it. We would think to click on it and see that this saved like your dream. I don't know if I can remove the... Actually, it's interesting. I don't remember. Can I remove pictures? Like I'm writing down something here. Next. Done. So in such case, if I will add an image, probably it's going to be converted into Dream, because these two are located in here, right? Leche condensada is the one that I created. Good. But yes, I did this feature that if you swipe it, you can see what is your negative thought. So it's pretty much an idea that all of you, if you don't know it, sometimes it's so hard for us to know what we want, but we always know what we don't want. Like sometimes people, like just by nature, they have this tendency to I know it by myself, and I know it for a lot of people. It's not, if I see a person who is like all pink and positive, I have no trust. So we all have tendencies to overthink, to complicate stuff, and to maybe have negative thoughts. So ¿cómo haces lo del muñequito verde Cuando abres la cámara es un emulador, no. ¿Cómo haces un muñequito verde cuando abres la cámara? Yo no sé. Ah, vale, tú estás hablando. Perdona, yo empecé a pensar de mi cámara, de cámara de Twitch, de muñequito verde de mi cámara de Twitch. Yo básicamente es emulador en Android. Tú no necesitas hacer nada, tú solamente ya lo tienes. Si tienes Virtual Device ahí, lo tienes por defecto. No lo hago yo, eso ya está hecho en Android Studio, entonces no lo tienes que hacer. Pero me he sacado, yo no sé por qué tuve mis headphones aquí. No tengo ni idea por qué. Yo estaba con headphones, pero no sin escuchar nada. Probablemente es por mis vecinos que son horrorosos, literalmente horrorosos. Vale. No sé, si queréis, yo no tengo ni idea en qué idioma hablar. A veces cambio y veo que hay como 20 personas que están mirando en Twitch, 4 personas ahora están en YouTube y sinceramente, chicos, si os veis que voy cambiando idioma, porque no sé qué idioma hablar. Porque si me preguntan en español, voy a responder en español. Si me preguntan en inglés, voy a responder en inglés. Pero espero que eso no pasa nada. Elifaz, hi. Hello, Elifaz. I like your name. Elifaz is like, it sounds really cool. So, before I'm getting back to explain all this intricate functionality of my fantasies of how vision board application should work, let's check if cursor is doing something. Setting language reminder crossed, it's done. Home design grid list done. But what about what about the stuff that you were doing for XML transforming? I saw it. What about XML? You were okay. Well, affirmation list. What are you doing right now? You're doing screen affirmation. It's all right. Really, thank you. You're welcome. Always welcome. Habla en lo que te sientas más cómoda. Aquí todos somos bilingües. And this is super great. Well, I stick to English, but a lot of times I complain myself that sometimes I'm just like confused in between my own head, like which language, what to say, and how to pronunciation. It's super hard. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my God. I always laugh from some stuff that I say, like, para la gente que habla español, os voy a decir una broma que yo hasta ahora voy bromeando con mi amiga, porque yo quería fui a farmacia y quería comprar aceite de tomillo. Vengo a la chica vendedora en farmacia normal y le digo, ¿tienes aceite de tobillo? Y me está mirando en plan, ¿aceite de tobillo? Eso, pues a veces pasan las cosas así. So, I am back to English. Meanwhile, it's working. I'm back to what I was explaining to you. So, one of these parts is like basically, is it understandable? People will look on it, swipe an affirmation left, and hold to read your original fear or negative belief. It slides back when you let it go. I tried to explain it as much as I can, the more like easy way, and I tried to put a lot of text in the application just to make it understandable. Thank you so much, someone, for just one follow on YouTube. Thank you a lot. It's actually amazing. Well, and on Twitch, same time. Thank you. Always grateful for this stuff. So another one that I can search in here, let's say leche. I'm looking for leche, so the search is working. Everything is perfect. It's all right. Banner with advertisement is always present, always visible on my application. It's another whole approach, and I'm just like, I speak about this already second stream in a row, but I will explain again. So the moment when a couple of weeks ago I got limitation of AdMob serving on my account, I got a lot of trauma from it because it's really traumatizing, and I didn't have enough of knowledge, or I don't know, like a lot of people, sometimes I feel it, like especially if you talk to some kind of like super profi guru developers, and if I would say, oh my god, I got a Google AdMob limitation on my account, like they might say, oh well, haha, because I knew you would need to do this and that, but for me it was not that obvious. Okay, I didn't know why it happened exactly. I still don't know why it happened. And in my private projects, I'm trying to do the whole system when I serve advertisement, and even like this little cents that I'm getting from advertisement, I'm happy to see them and I'm happy to monetize in a possible way. It's all legal. It's all like correct. I'm very careful about this, because like I'm making terms and conditions. I'm checking which age. I'm checking which advertisement I'm serving, like that kids not gonna see it. I posted today about this on my Instagram. And when I got blocked, I was like super, super upset. And I was trying to understand the whole strategy around monetization of the application. So first of all, right, like for example, if I have here one button to add affirmation, I have here 5 buttons of bottom design, bottom bar. If I would put a bottom banner in here, it might be perceived by AdMob as I'm doing like aggressive advertisement, which is not perceived good, and they might block you. Also, what I read in a million of blog posts that I was reading is that if you have a lot of applications, and in total I have more than 20 applications published, it also may lead to blocking you from AdMob serving. So I didn't know. So I just kept here one banner, and I just show it in every application that I have. Sometimes I allow myself to show 2, but it's like an exception. And the same for interstitials, and it's a whole new world that is like solo developers like I am need to learn and explore. So talking a lot, but let me check where we are here. Well, still on the affirmation list. So long. Is it? Collage. Yeah, now we're gonna look into collage. So how is collage working? So I'm explaining the logic. The logic, again, you more and more see the whole like parts of applications. So I'm sometimes getting back to link all together, because it's a hard one. It's a complicated one. All your dreams located in here. Each dream can have category. Category is used for Feng Shui board when you have a square, which one section of the square is basically your area of life. Here in iButton, this one is working. You can see that Feng Shui board allows you to filter your dreams by category and form a square of 9 most important dreams that you have, which is health, wealth, fame, relationship, creativity, travel, career, knowledge, and family. It's interesting that relationship and family are not not in one, but it's okay. It's official Feng Shui, right? It's not that this approach, I'm not an inventor of this one. It's official. If you're gonna Google for Feng Shui, etc., it's gonna give you a lot of results. My chat on YouTube just got down. No idea why. I need to refresh and restart something. Yes, good. Just my chat went down on YouTube. I'm always streaming simultaneously on YouTube and on Twitch. So if I don't see something in some place, I really asking you to understand. So I can just monitor one chat. Okay. So yeah, this is the Feng Shui. The dream not necessarily should have a category. Like, right, I can remove category from here. It's a little like I had so many design questions. So in here, I have a category, creative category. I click change. Turn off category. So now I'm removing the possibility for this dream to have a category, but at the same time, I'm putting toggle on, which is weird. Maybe I should change it. And I need a designer, I need a professional designer to help me out with this stuff, because I have no idea. So I'm saving this, save, and this dream already not gonna be in here. And if I go to creative, it's not longer here. If I remove from here, right, if I turn off categories from here, and I will turn off it in here. It's a preview, well, like this. It's a little bit counterintuitive. Now I see it, but it's hard for me to see it in a moment when I do a lot of stuff. So I just show default image of the category, and I can edit and I can describe like drawing and drawing and singing. It's not necessarily my preference, but it's an example, right? So you can have a little description in here, you can visualize it, no dreams in this category, perfectly work, or you can observe as a list all of the categories, and you also can always edit this description. Apart from it, and we have affirmation, which we can convert also into dreams. But I decided that we need to have another possibility, because I saw another vision boards as I studied the subject a little bit, that we need to create just like random one, like more realistic one, like more ones like from real life when you cut a paper and you stick it. Let me see if I can maybe pass to emulator some images, because it's going to be more fun. Do I have something in downloads? It's my 6-7 game, Brush the Cat. Okay, I'm gonna pass Brush the Cat. Something I can have, let me see. Cat. Okay, I'm gonna put this one cat. Just you're gonna see now how is it working. Maybe something in desktop. Do I have something? No. Oh, my neighbor started to run again. Can we please stop them? Okay. I just put a couple of images in there, but my neighbors are driving me crazy. Like I don't understand why they need to do what they do. Okay. What's done? Let's take a look, because it says that it's done. And then I will be back to see what do we have on collage board. So let me see the checklist. It should work on checklist. Guys, do you hear my neighbors just doing this? Why you cannot normally walk on the flat? Why you need to shake the walls? And if you're not wearing flip-flops or any kind of shoe, it's even worse. Okay, its to-do list is done. So what do we have? Build succeeded. We should be able to run. Skeptical orange, I can't hear it. Yeah, but it's probably very hard because of the microphone. It's not only that it's like loud, like noise, but it's like walls are shaking. Skeptical orange. It says that it's first time in chat, but I think I remember you. How is it possible? I had another orange in my chat already. ¿Podrías repetir para qué dejaste el espacio en blanco arriba para el banner o un espacio publicitario? Exacto, yo dejé el espacio aquí arriba. Es lo que estoy explicando. I wasn't here yet. Well, okay, then maybe it's me. I left the space on the top pretty much because the only possible for me right now, or easiest way to use my application, is to put advertisement, and I use AdMob. So I put this banner in here. So after I place AdMob integration and AdMob advertisement banner in there, what I was just trying to say before is that like you need to be very careful about how you locate them, because if you're gonna show too much advertisement, AdMob might perceive it like you are abusing the system and not gonna allow you to do it. It's gonna block you. If you click your own advertisements, you're gonna be blocked. Also, if you serve advertisement, this is actually what I consider more responsible and I'm more concerned about, is that like if you have, like let's say I have a vision board, I want this application to be available for people who are for kids from 16 years old, right? So I need to be careful about which AdMob advertisements are being shown in this banner. So that's very important, right? And I'm very careful about this, and that's a whole approach. You need to have always terms and conditions, update them, maintain it. It's a lot of maintenance. So, claro, ¿y eso es rentable o realmente te da un poco? Realmente da un poco, pero yo creo que depende cómo lo haces. Porque yo sinceramente creo que tú puedes hacer algo, y si estás trabajando y estás bastante listo, lo puedes convertir, pero eso es la cuestión, cómo exactamente lo haces, cuál es tu approach. Y es lo que digo, yo no tengo, yo aquí estoy compartiendo cómo lo hago, pero no tengo la respuesta cómo es correcto. Más aquí hago preguntas, cómo es correcto, o voy probando y algo sirve, algo no, ¿sabes? Es así. Pero obviamente yo digo que algunas mis aplicaciones el mes pasado han alcanzado como 20.000 descargas, y para mí 20.000 descargas ya estoy como wow, 20.000 descargas, estoy tan contenta, súper bien. Okay, let's get back, guys. Sorry for explaining AdMob and how I see what is profitable or not with all this stuff. La cuestión no es abusar de los anuncios. Claro que la gente suele abusar porque los centavos quedan, but you will not be able to abuse it that much. It's the whole systems for advertisements created that way that you will not be able to abuse. They're gonna just block you. Well, you can build, I mean, in my eyes, if you want to abuse it, you would need to build a tool, like precisely necessarily to abuse it. I don't think that people like me who develop applications like this, their goal is to abuse. Or I think the goal is, like, I think my approach is that it's more stable and more profitable in long term, maybe, is that you just gonna take care of what you have, make it properly, so you not gonna have any problems, right? So you're gonna place terms and conditions properly, you're gonna maintain your web page with terms and conditions properly, you're gonna serve advertisements properly. And actually what I initially thought, I stated last stream, is that I have on Google Play, actually I will show you, I have this application which is called Screen Time Monitor, which is like application that is showing to you how often you use any application, like Screen Time Monitor, Instagram, whatever you have a list in here, and the graphs during the day, how you use the application. But apart from it, in here, you can have app usage notification and mood tracker. So what does it mean for mood tracker is that basically I show a screen where user can select any application from the phone and say, okay, for this application and maybe this and another one, I want to track my mood, how my mood is changing if I use this or that application. Obviously, I did this functionality because I wanted to track how Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, maybe your WhatsApp or Telegram are changing your mood, because you probably have some communication with people. It's always influence your mood. I'm pretty much sure about it, especially social media. I wanted to track it. So on Android, it's super easy to do. On iOS, I didn't manage to implement it. Now with new models of AI, I should get to it back. So basically how it works is all the time when you open any of selected application, I'm showing you this pop-up and it say you're about to open Calm Loop in the case of Instagram, YouTube, etc. It's gonna say you're about to open YouTube, Instagram, blah blah. Let's track how it will influence your mood. And you're tracking here like 3 from 0 to 5. Ideally, in the perfect world, you can integrate this to your watch, and your watch, your smartwatch, can track your mood, and you have always, like now I have my I have my mood tracker on my clock, and I never saw myself in a good mood. I never saw. I'm always in a like mid mood, always in a like normal mood, never in bad and never in good. What is going on? So maybe you can integrate it with Fit application, and you can basically, like integrate and track it automatically, but it's not working. So you track here the mood, and when you close the application, you track the mood again, and then you can see on the graphs how this or that application is actually influence your mood. So for example, photogram, I did it for copyright not to use Instagram, -2, screen time monitor 1, is it AI 2, Calm Loop 2.3, etc. So we track it. So what happened with AdMob is that because I personally like to use this, like I use it, and one day I got sick, but also I wanted, maybe it's abuse a little bit. I placed here a banner with advertisement, and I wanted to test it out. I guess I never published, I don't remember what was the last version, but I serve advertisement on this pop-up, and I got sick, and I decided that I will watch TikTok all evening. So all evening I was opening, closing, and I totally forgot that this is not test application. I totally forgot that I'm serving not test advertisement, and I was pretty much around 70 times observed my own banner, which probably may provoke alert in Google in AdMob advertising. And in such case, of course, when I realized, when I got blocked, I wrote to them and I said, please, it's my fault. I just pretty much, I just got sick, really. And that's what happened. So yeah, and you can up usage alerts. So this is the application. I'm gonna show it to you. So that's how it works. And that would happen with my blockage of Google advertisement. ¿No has pensado en utilizar un framework o te conviene codificar en nativo? ¿Qué exactamente refieres? Framework, cuando hablas de esto, porque no sé si tú refieres a algo como, no sé, Flutter, algo que me puede hacer Android y iOS, o tú estás hablando, ¿cómo se llama ahora esos app builders que tú puedes... algo parecido a Wix, pero yo sé que ahora existen más cosas para mobile applications. No sé a qué te refieres. En realidad me sale así más fácil. Lo sí que probé otra cosa. Es verdad que yo probé Unity. Unity, cuando yo hice la aplicación para el ajedrez. Sorry, I'm switching back to English because I think it might be interesting. So, why am I doing native approach? It's just so far for me, I found it like the most profitable for me, the most comfortable, I would say. But I did try Unity, and actually, maybe one day I'm gonna buy another laptop which would be super with strong video card and strong like processor and whatever is needed for 3D. But oh my God, I would work so much. I have this idea. Every day in Barcelona, you can see millions of people walking on the street. And sometimes I feel that walk on the street in Barcelona, it's actually getting like a quest. Because I sometimes don't know how it's happening. You walk on a street, and I want to create this game in Unity that you just like walk on a street, and your quest is to go from point A to point B, and you need to arrive like through the city, walking in this economy. Exactly. Stop using AI. Oh my God. Are you a hater? You're gonna hate me now walking in this economy. Okay. So my idea for the game was like you are walking on the city, and you have this like trolls, citizens. Sometimes it can be like a person with a lot of bags, or a person who's just like always like in front of you and you don't know how to avoid and not collide with it. Or how people a lot of times do is they just like immediately like turn and start to walk on you. Wow. It would be such a realistic game, and you can create different characters like a person with bags, a Glovo transporter who is like cutting your way and stuff like this. It would be so much fun. It's one of the dreams that I would be happy to create, but I am this game for only one developer, it would be very, very hard to do. I'm not a hater. You don't want to use AI. It's a tricky situation about AI. But I mean, I think that it's impossible for us not to use AI. That's what I do think. So, but in any case, very welcome here. Let's see. Demon Arokden. Hola, Chair, how are you? Hola, Demon Arokden. No sé qué idioma hablar hoy. La mitad hablo español, es Spanglish 100%. This is the stream today. That's what is going on. ¿Cómo estáis vosotros? I am... vida no es justo. La vida no es justa. Puede ser. Creo que tengo que vigilar porque creo que la mayoría de la gente que me está mirando habla en español. No sé. Y para mí, I like Spanglish. Sí, pero para mí es como que, wow, yo en mi vida no podría pensar que la gente de España me va a entender así mi español, me va a entender. Madre mía. La semana pasada hemos hablado de cómo amo a Messi. ¿Queréis hablar de Messi? Bueno, ya está. Vamos, yo aquí quiero abrir lo que ha hecho AI, IA, con mi Neurodream. So, let's get back to English. I have no idea which language to speak. So, what is done? It was a lot. It was almost like 1 hour development in Opus, really. I'm bad at Spanish. No, I think you're quite good. You wrote there, vida no es justo. It was, I mean, you wrote it in wrong, like gender, but necesitas robots para trabajar. You know. Stop using AI. Do you want a little bit of a help? Look, I vibe coded an application for you, exactly for you. It's called Vocabra. And this is an application, again, only for you. It's how to learn language. I think it's just amazing, really. You can, well, I can show you also, I don't know, you're probably iPhone users, right? Store Vocabra. It's, oh my God, I looked for Vocabra. Chicos, quien habla español. Mi Vocabra, yo encuentro la aplicación Cabra Salvaje Loca. I'm gonna share this game because I don't use App Store. I'm sorry. Well, you can use Google Play. But look, oh my God, I wanted to find Vocabra, but I found Cabra Loca la la la. So there is a couple of other Vocabra games, but it's just like I like this. I like this name. I like Vocabra. It's like vocabulary, Cabra, and I like Cabra. I like goats. I don't know. So stop using AI. Shortly saying that this application is show you a little like thoughts or maybe pop-up, call it as you want, like a little block of text on your screen, on your lock screen, and you can see the different phrases on your native language and also on the language that you want to learn. I have it even here. Look, let me see. Let me firstly to close all of the possible terrible notification on my phone that I have. Look, like this. Oh, 100% charge. That's not what I wanted to have. Look, here I have well, you can see. It says amor platónico. Crush. Like that. That's what it says here. Let me see one more. Why I clicked on it. So another one you can have here. Cortinas, curtains. It's how it works, and it's for Android and for iOS. You can install it. Give me 5 stars, and also you can learn. Estudio español en la Meliodev. Hola, Meliodev. Meliodev, hola or hello. No idea which language to speak today. I'm confused. Estudio español en la escuela para 8 años, pero no fui a la ciudad con personas hables español. Tú hablas español muy bien. Estoy segura. Yo lo veo que tú hablas muy bien. Hello, Meliodev. Hello, how are you? Pero yo noto que tú Stop Using AI, tú hablas muy bien. Tú hablas súper bien español. Eso es 100%. Es como que sin duda. Oh, gracias. You're welcome. Let's get back here for people who are just joined or maybe joined, but I was talking about nonsenses, not about exactly work that I'm doing right now. I have this application which is NeuroDream, and I created, and I feel like it's my Android Studio got crashed because I have too much space occupied of my memory, because I have 2 streaming platforms open. And no, I don't like Meliodev. I don't like to work in Swift. Did you already? This is how it works. Really? This is provoke balloons. What is going on? I didn't know about this. I don't like to work with Swift. Yeah. No, I don't like. I don't. I don't know pretty much anything about it. Did you already use Fable? Of course. All this application written in Fable. And that background is cool. I didn't know about it. Is it? What if I'm gonna show hard is gonna make something? Is it hard is doing it? Right? What if I'm gonna show a middle finger? I'm just not gonna do it because people gonna clip it, and then it's gonna be no, it's not. Maybe it's this. Right? What? I cannot gather myself to start working. So, one more time. Sorry, ADHD in action. No, what is this? When it's going to be like 6-7 that we show this stuff, and we need to get back to make 6-7 game. It was just amazing. 6-7 game. It's I'm gonna get $1 million on 6-7 game. I promise it. So. What was done? What I was saying before is that I did a NeuroDream vision board application, because before in 2015 I started to do it. I did a design. I had an idea. It was published. Then it not went properly. It died. The application support and everything. And then I decided, okay, I want to resync it and I want to make it even better. So that's what I did. And I did it on Android. I just posted it on Google Play, published, and I was taking a look on how is it going, and then I realized that it's more or less getting 2 downloads per day, which is good. And I said, okay, maybe I need to push it a little bit more. So now I want to convert my Kotlin into Swift, and I just opened Opus, not Fable, and I just started to convert with a reference to my folder with Kotlin. I just say to Claude, const, just to convert it. And I never open Xcode application so far. And it's ready. And I'm just talking here for half of an hour. Well, maybe if game includes AI and it gets submitted to Steam, the game will tank. But you could find an alternate distributor. If game includes AI. But I want, what do you mean? Includes AI or it's made with AI? It's hard for me to now imagine that any kind of application, even like a normal one, like Google calculator, going to be done slightly with AI. There would be some parts already with AI, or because for me it's different whether it's a functionality of AI or it's made with AI. That's the difference. I believe that what you stop using AI, what you're talking about, it's assets. That you mean assets with AI? Art, music, really? I didn't know it. Really? Wow, this I didn't know, but I can understand it also. I not sure about I'm not sure about the assets, because I use all my assets. Do you have latest how is battery life? I cannot say actually. I don't know. I don't look. If that's my answer, I'm not complaining. Shortly saying, I cannot complain. I mean, I guess around, let's say, 5 hours I can work without. But it also depends with what you do, right? But if you use it for art or music, people will send threats, probably. I don't approve on that behavior. Stop using AI. Can you? I'm very curious about this stuff, and I'm actually not. I have my proper opinion about this. Mi propria opinion, but I just I switch propia into proper, which is totally wrong. I just translated from Spanish. I have my own opinion. Yo tengo mi propia opinión. You can see how my language translator works inside of my head. I have my own opinion about it. So let's take a look. The build is clean except for harmless iOS 26 deprecation warnings. The app bundle ready. A couple of intentional simplification. Perfect. Neuroscience collage of affirmation. Ta-da-da-dam. Let's take a look. We have already mistakes, but we're gonna clean. We're gonna clean and we're gonna rebuild and we're gonna see. Oh, actually, it's running already, right? It's working, but we're gonna run again. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna see that it's running properly, and then we will see. Wow. But you're capable of making art. I think it's ok if you use AI for code, but you're capable of making art and music, where you may not be capable of learning code. I need to read you from the very beginning. So I think it's okay if you use AI for code, but you are capable of making art and music, where you may not be capable of making art and music. Make me rich, do not hallucinating. Yes, exactly. Wow, there is amazing girl. She's a coder. Oh my god, what is this girl's name? Christine. Oh, let me see. It's Crystal Tech. Crystal Tech. She posted recently something like how to work with AI, and she posted like hey, you cannot hallucinate because you're on medication. It made me like laugh so much. 99% of people are too stupid to learn code. I actually need to tell you that I cannot call people who cannot code stupid. And I actually think that people who cannot code can be so smart in other areas, and I have exactly which areas I mean that coders are just failing. For example, marketing. You can code anything you want, and you can be so good at coding, but if you don't know how to advertise nowadays, you not gonna succeed. So I don't relate this to smartness, and I don't think that like artists also smart in some way of areas, right? So no, you can just AI for marketing. You cannot just AI for marketing. I disagree with it. That's like saying people who can't play guitar are stupid. Well, you stop using AI. How? But this is just like I am very bad at marketing. I can be bad at anything. Okay, me myself, I'm not pretending to be anything. But I really think that what exactly you AI? If we can AI for marketing, please tell me how to do it. I will do it. I didn't mean to trick you into contradicting yourself. I come in peace. People have to sell. That's really important things. But that's exactly, yeah. I think that to have this business stuff in your mind is more important than even coding. But I mean, for the art part, I agree 100%. I'm suffering with art, and I consider myself like I'm good, right? Like I consider that I have like skills and taste and everything. Is marketing an art? No, marketing is not an art. It may but marketing is for me a bit wider. Wait, stop pausing AI. You made a whole Twitch account for crying about AI. Stop using AI. Ah, direct insult. Nice. Oh my God, what is going on here? No direct insult. Oh, no, don't holy war. No, don't do it. Anyway, stop using AI. Partially, I may agree with you that it was unfair for some artists, and it might be cruel, right? That how some pieces of art are stolen. Agree 100%. But I would not call 99% of people stupid, that's all. Because I really think that, I really consider that there are some skills in some areas that we can have super genius developers, but if they don't know how to market, they will not succeed. And also, like as you said, if marketing is so easy and you can AI marketing, explain to us please how to do it, because if that's so easy, I would like to use your ideas. I would be happy. How to do marketing with AI? Please tell me how to do marketing with AI. What are we talking about? We are talking about image generations, post generation, automation of the posts, researches of trends, or how is it working, and how to make decisions. For me, marketing, it's about decisions of what, in which moment what you promote, in which moment what you post, in which moment what you say, and how you position, which is super complicated. Let's take a look on what we have. NeuroDream asks for consent to use personal data. Okay. Tired of everyone selling dreams, meditation, manifestation, vision boards, and still nothing changes. It's been 1 hour and a half that I'm streaming online right now, and my neighbor's still running on the top. Enough. Exactly. Enough. Break the old patterns, change your mind, change your reality. Dreaming is not enough. It is time to focus, take action, and make it real. Welcome to NeuroDream Vision Board, a smarter vision board for people who are ready to turn dreams into action. Let's start. This is for people who just joined. I repeat again, which is something that I'm super proud of. Basically, the idea and how I build it up, the whole application, is that I consider we have classical approach when we want to visualize and meditate and make our dreams come true, which is, according to the classical approach, we just need to stare on image, put stickers on our vision board and visualize, meditate, etc. But from what I see right now is so much in fashion, it's about neuroplasticity and neuropsychology, which says that for us to achieve our dreams, we need to change our behaviors, and we can change our behaviors if we're going to change neural connections in our brain. And for changing of neural connections of our brain, it might be sometimes enough to do small changes that are not visible for us, like, for example, to brush your teeth with left hand if you're a right hand person, and vice versa, or try to eat with left hand, or vice versa, or try to write or draw with different hand, stuff like this. So for example, on my very first tutorial in here, that's why I flipped this text, so you kind of like start to do this little exercises. That's what I did. Let's take a look. Let's go. I really hope that this might help to someone, because I did it for myself. I use it the same as I use the mood tracker for Instagram, TikTok stuff, because I feel like it might damage your life and time, especially. I say I could not use AI for marketing. Wait. Sorry, I lost the chat. I was making a point that learning to be a marketer take a lot of work. Agree. You said I could not use AI for marketing. It wouldn't work. At some extent, yes, but I don't think that it's all. Like, I think you can apply AI to marketing, but it's not enough. So my point was that what is art and not too nuanced. Very wide. Yes, I agree. I will use AI to rename my folders forever. Yes. Wait, sorry, I'm flipping my monitor to read that. Yes, this is interesting. So yeah, I wrote there something like, you can jump to the night sky and to get to your blue dream. Like I very sweet stuff, maybe too much. So right now, this is the second part. I'm just passing right now tutorial, and we are actually testing what was done with Swift and Opus model. That's pretty much what we are doing right now in here. So it's intro tutorial. It's working so far exactly as on Android, which is just amazing. I think it did so far amazing job. You can see clearly that we need to have, let me make it bigger. We need to have some changes for design the shadows in here, but it's already great. It's already very good. So these parts that I did, write down what you don't want in your life and want to stop, is as I already mentioned today on the stream, that sometimes I do believe it's easy for us to know what we don't want, but it's hard to know what we want. So let's start from what we don't want. And we don't want, as I already wrote in Android application, noisy neighbors. They are still doing this stuff. They don't even know that, noia, like in Catalan. Let's write in Spanish. Vecinos ruidosos. Vecinos. Come on. Vecinos ruidosos. And the second stuff that we don't want to have, which we call cilantro. I don't like cilantro, so we're gonna remove cilantro. Next. Now you convert it into productive list of what you really want instead. I added really, it's not written there, but let's let it be. Write positive, it's actually kept super precise design. It's super good, like it's very, very nice. Shadows wrong. Write positive alternatives for what you want instead. Write in present tense. It's a present tense, it's a typical visualization, secret movie stuff. Like vecinos ruinosos, mis vecinos son, how to say silent even, silenciosos, son silenciosos. Cilantro, mi comida está rica. Está rica, okay. So far perfect. It's gonna be bugs, I know. So now we can add images. It's a bug. You can see image is not previewed, and here, oh, this is the bug. And I cannot finish step without doing it. Okay, all right. Let's take a look on the logs. What do we have? Nothing? Do we have something? Nothing. All right. It's time to fix it. Otherwise, we cannot proceed. It's my Figma, guys. Basically, all my projects I keep in one file. And that's interesting. Where? Anyway. On intro tutorial, the adding image is not working. Should work. Fix it, as I can't proceed. Sometimes I want to put smiles for it, but wait, I'm on Spanish again. When I'm changing through languages, I'm just like, okay, like missing out with apostrophes and stuff. Червинский. Los cursos de Freddy Vega dicen que son buenos para marketing. Deberías echarles un vistazo. I'm gratefully and happily learn it, really. So people who know about marketing, I would be super happy to understand how is it working. Like, it's quite crazy. You don't know like how properly to advertise. That's what exactly I'm saying. Currently, as I say, I publish around 20 applications. The hardest part for me so far, like a part of very like hard technical stuff, hardest technical stuff, it's when I start to imply backend, the 6-7 games that we were doing, right? It's I implemented their login, and it's a real game, and you need to share camera, and you need to share camera on two sides. That's what we were doing last stream. This complicated stuff. This is all local. It's not that hard. You can see AI did it just like super fast and easy. But design and still make that my projects understandable for people is getting harder and harder. Oh, I knew it. Hello, knew it. Oh my God. You were a 3D artist guru. I was discussing the project on Unity that I really want to do. But this is something that I would never do just by myself because it's too massive, too big. I need help. Who wants to do a Unity game with me? Who wants to make this genius idea that I started, that I created, okay? So yeah, about marketing, as I say, super hard. And the complicated stuff on coding it can be like from, as I say, when you already need to imply server or permissions on iPhone for OS, it's hard, always. I explained just a couple of minutes ago, screen time monitor application, when I'm showing pop-up all the time when we open some applications of your device. This kind of like intrusive integration on iPhones would be super hard. But marketing is also like how to advertise, how to make it all visible. Everything is floated with AI. Everything is floated with AI marketing, AI generated posts, arts. I do believe we have stopped using AI as advocate against AI, I believe. Maybe not fully, not clear. But I do think that real art eventually gonna be more expensive. More and more expensive. Where is my emulator? What is this doing here? What are you trying to load here? It's maybe because he tried to run, right? Now rebuild. Oops. He was trying to rebuild and I just closed it. Sorry, cursor. Are you the people who are using AI? Are you polite? This is a very classical question when ChatGPT started. Are you polite with them? Exactly. EBSP. You joining and saying exactly what I was saying. I agree 100% and grateful and very welcome to stream. Exactly. To make the application right now, it's super easy. The hard part is marketing, finding users, fighting for users, and also maintenance. I think, because that's pretty much where I'm finding myself right now. I can make a lot of applications, but I need to maintain them. I need to follow that everything is according to the regulation, everything is correct, pay attention what is changing, what is the GDPR, what is the states stuff, all the stuff I need to pay attention to. But the hardest, design and marketing, like, oh my God, hardest. I think that probably marketing would be like the need in this profession would be super in need. I feel that on YouTube my camera is actually got stuck. No? Am I right or not? No, actually it's good. But sometimes chat is lagging and video is getting like lagged. Deberías aprender sobre UI UX y storytelling para videojuegos si las personas no entienden el flujo de tu app o si no entienden tu juego. Sí, estoy... Pero yo también tengo pregunta sobre UI UX. Es como yo no... It was the design of everyday things or this stuff. Can we make practical UI UX practical? I don't want to go and learn about classical approaches. I don't want to do it. I want to have practical UI UX. If now we're gonna be able to if I will be able to finish my tutorial in here, you will see what I mean. But I mean, just like, I don't want to learn a color theory or stuff. I need something that I can use right now. Maybe what we're gonna do, or people like me, we're gonna pick up some book of UI UX principles or guidance or whatever. We're gonna put it on the documentation and skill sets and context sets for Claude or Cursor. And there, exactly, yeah, Cody TMV. There are skills for those things. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's exactly. ¿A qué te refieres con practical UI UX? Sí. Yo refiero que yo no voy ahora ir a empezar a aprender cosas de UI UX desde cero. Estos libros como the design of everyday things, I guess it was called. I don't want to do it. I don't want to learn it, and I'm not good. Like you will see now, this is my design. The approach that you see right now is something that I designed myself, and something tells me that if I gonna look for real designer, like real one, who's like super hard profession, fashion is my profession, I want to say, who's professional in this, he will criticize and say that, look, you can improve this and this. So anyway, this is already what we passed. I already explained about my idea that my vision board application and approach, I want to connect with neuroscience. So you need to do some exercises with your brain to change the connections. I reminded myself, my teacher from school, that like change the connections. So let's go. Here I was saying like neighbor, no, I was writing in Spanish. This part again repeating, we change negative beliefs into positive. So I'm writing down here vecinos, again, vecinos ruidosos. Here I'm writing down cilantro. I don't like cilantro. And next, now you convert it. Here I'm vecinos. Maybe you could use and use 2 headsets. It's for affordable X headset that can track user's brain. I wish it would be so cool. Oh my god. You know, this reminds me super long time ago when in the beginning of the era we had this heat maps of where people click and how to build this. But exactly, Waukesha Prodigy, that's what I mean by practical UI UX. I don't want to dedicate my time for heat maps of where user clicks if they hold a bigger device in hand or smaller device, or if they do the smartwatch taps. I want it. This knowledge is already gathered. I'm more with Cody TMV that we already can just like put it in a skill sets, and AI gonna follow what we need. But maybe I don't know, maybe eventually we still need to have some kind of reviews. Eventually, maybe the test of color palette we cannot dedicate to AI. And maybe our human brains will always look for some kind of special like needs, you know, like what AI gonna say, like how to explain it. Maybe we all gonna Facebook era, we were all told that it is actually so good to have blue collar in your startups because it transmits tranquility and trust. But then life changing, we all like losing the trust, and maybe now, like in this application, blue collar is not anymore transmitting any kind of trust and safety to people. So soy del YouTube, me viene acá porque hay más gente. Sí, está, vale, puede ser porque si escribiste algo, yo ahora estoy mirando el Twitch y sí, hay menos gente en YouTube y voy ignorando YouTube ahora en realidad. A veces, no sé cómo va, a veces va ahí, no sé. Vale, let's see if it's gonna be fixed. Vescuns ruidosos. It's made a mistake, but it's alright. So I'm gonna write down like vecinos silenciosos, and here I'm gonna say jamón. Jamón. It's just trying to change JSON. Okay, let it be JSON. Okay, Cecilia silenciosos. All right. So is it gonna work now? You know what we're gonna do now? I want to say git init and commit. I always feel so guilty. I even actually feel guilty to use Opus for it. maybe you could use Muse 2. Yeah, what are those Muse 2 headsets? I never even, if I understand right, it's like you put your head and you can see the reaction and stuff. Is it I think maybe once, is that something that they put for you to pass a driving license test or something? No, I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. Okay, perfect. Jason, we are adding this. Finish first step. You've just learned. That's good, great. You just learned how to change negative beliefs into positive goals. Each goal can also become part of your vision board when you add an image to it. You can review them anytime and add more in your affirmation list here. Okay. Looking for more traditional vision board, you will find it here. So now, this tutorial that AI did, it's totally wrong, because it should point you exactly to the play. Like this traditional vision board should show to this collage. We're gonna polish it all now. So meditation dream slideshow mode, it should be in here. Wrong. Use feng shui or bagua. Wrong. Like all this tutorial is wrong. Okay. This is terrible. This is vision board that, oh my god. Guys, I'm happy that it did it, but I'm gonna show you NeuroDream. How is it in my phone on Android? It's not like this is oh, terrible, quite terrible. Let me open. Where is it? So this, it's how it should look. Okay, the eye in the wait, the eye in the middle. I need to put my fingers in here so you can see. So I put myself closer, right? This, the proper grid, whatever. I guess you understand. I guess you understand what I mean. But okay, let's investigate what else AI did. So this is my vision board. Well, okay, I can fix it. Can I open a dream? Let's open this one. This is nicer. I built lasting wells that supports my dream life. If I edit it, I can add a link. Let's try to add a link. Let's try if I can add my link to here. Okay, category. I just click category, turn off category, turn on category. Okay, this is working good. This design I like. These shadows, nicely done. Travel, use as default feng shui, save. Feng shui. Oh my god. But this part is followed better. Let me see if I can show you designs. Where is my Figma? I'm gonna show you how is it on original designs that I prepared. It is in here, okay? So this is the tutorial that how I wanted it to be. You can use a grid in the main view. Yeah. Demon car den. This is grid view. This is grid. This is supposed to be a grid view, okay? But it's just purely for people who just join. I have Kotlin application that I did around like 2 months ago, and I pass link to this to cursor, and I asked to do the same application with same assets and same logic, but for Swift. And so let me see. Yeah, the main screen should look more or less like this. There are some. It's a design, so there are like here and there some changes, or the icon is like in here and stuff. But the main point, it should be like this. Add test placeholder. This is correct. It's just like it's a bit ridiculous that it did it like this. Okay, it's not hard part. Like I'm surprised, but okay, whatever. Can we add a new added dream? Take a picture. Icons. Good. Okay, taken. Take. No. Okay, maybe simulator. Let me see. Select from library. I'm gonna select this one. Description, link. Let's try to category travel. Okay. Save. feng shui. This is good, but polishing is needed. We need to polish it. Minimal details to change. I would say so, but I need to pass designs. I should have passed designs probably to Cursor when it did, because, guys, maybe this is gonna be a better approach, because the feng shui is working like in the center is you, your health. There is on the top left money. This is relationship. Like home is here. This is creativity. Work on the bottom of you, right? And it's kind of like follows, but it's like a natural creative stuff. It doesn't look robotic. It looks very natural and very... Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Deberías arreglarte el contexto del diseño a cursor. Así tendría una idea más clara de lo que entregarte. Exacto. Sí. Yo 100% de acuerdo. Siguiente stream, next stream, we're gonna work on how to make proper skills for my cursor, so it's not gonna happen again. And and for app makers, those skills can contain integration of advertisement, consent, ad banners, settings, translations, design rules, advertisement placement rules, like anything we want. I agree. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, let's see a couple of minutes more. What do we have? This should be a visualization, which is like, it's kind of like all right. There is no way for me to get out from visualization screen, but never dream again. Okay, this is working. Again, no way for me to get out from it. Again, affirmations. This is actually pretty much exactly, I would say this screen is exactly as on Android. Aunque del diseño final se parece a Pinterest. Not sure if one can spot. ¿Qué quieres decir? Igualmente, si parece a Pinterest, o ¿de qué diseño? Exacto. No he entendido. Okay, so this is good. Let's try to add one more. Some design changes should be done. Blah, 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 blah. Take a picture, probably not gonna work. But I guess it's emulator purely. Let's edit from library. Okay, finish. Collage. This is something that I haven't showed on Android, but it's basically when you can create a board on Android. Of course, it's working pretty much whatever. Okay, let me show you on. There are probably some screenshots that I prepared. Yeah, so it's basically when you make a proper, let me move it like this so you can see it in a proper way, like this. So this is just a normal collage board, as if you would cut images at home from paper, stuff like this. So here, let's see if we can do. There is a of course we cannot. Okay, what about this? But this is only, there are several ways how we can do this. What is this? It's to crop image, but we have no preview. We cropped it. Let's try one. Okay, all right. Okay, let's do it like this. It should be more natural, but okay. Drop shadow, border, very good. Okay, now it's previewing properly. Let's do red. Done. We can locate it. Wow. This is our layers, which is okay. For this kind of vision board, it's all right. Stickers. This is my creative process, okay? These stickers I selected those stickers to be an application because I was like, for my vision board, I want to have this. And maybe also, let's take to have this. Okay, good. And wallpaper. Oh, that's the green. Like literally, why? Why is the green suffering? Okay, but this is good. Okay, all right. Let's take this purple stuff. I cannot select it. Oh, I do can. Wait a second. I like the purple one. Okay, good. Now this is not visible. Can I delete? Let's take something different. A star. Perfect. So can I delete? Long press does nothing, but we can play with layers. I think it's very nicely done. Look, so this is pretty much AI. Like this part, the grid, it failed. Feng Shui failed. This is not. But the work of the image, we should probably also be able. Can we make a free crop with finger? No? No. Okay. Well, anyway. Can we add text? Let's make a text, add. Okay, can I edit it? What is this? What is this doing? I don't know. It can be rotated. Ah, yeah, it can be even rotated. Well, there are definitely improvements. After all the humanity knows how to edit stories on Instagram, we cannot allow these settings. Like, no, it's old-fashioned way to do it. But, for a project that I never even touch myself, I think it's really, really very good. So I think it's quite good. Oh my god, guys, I started my stream and I had 515 followers and now I have 525. I just really say thank you again and again and again because it's just amazing. Thank you a lot. Let's take a look on the last part. So last settings part is brain rewire drill. I just suggest to do it pretty much. I'm giving you a space and that's what I say. I really think, and I heard a lot of times that this exercise worked so good. You give. What is swamp? What is swamp? I need to Google what is swamp. I did it. What is that? Swamp. It's like, okay, all right, I understand. Okay. So basically, remember, use your not dominant hand. It's basically when we need to draw something, but not with our dominant hand. I'm gonna do it properly. I'm a right-handed person, so I'm gonna pick up my left hand and I'm gonna draw here. But yeah, no, I'm probably gonna use right at least to understand if it's working. No, it's working. It's just my hand. It's just like I cannot draw. So this is swamp. Okay, save. Oh, I didn't click save. Ugh. Okay, a gem. I don't know which gem, traffic jam or just a bottle of jam, but jam it's gonna be, this is a bottle. I'm trying to draw a bottle of jam with mouse is so hard. So my idea is that you need to do this exercise once a day. Now we know why you fail. Now you know why you fail in design. I need a designer. I'm streaming online. Please give me designer. I need help. I'm gonna put this in the skills of cursor to help me out with design. Exactly. It's terrible. Oh my god. Okay, so this is jam. It's a bottle of jam and there are text in here. It's very hard. I'm rewiring my brain right now, okay? And this is ick. Okay, this is jam. So now I'm picking up back my right hand, save, and that's what we have. Apart from this, in here you can see that focus game, mind, puzzle, match, chess, learn, game, puzzle, EMDR. It is my marketing trick because I have this application which is Calm Loop. It's EMDR applications that I wrote. You know, I don't know if people know what is EMDR. EMDR, it's basically when you have it's very popular in psychology when if you have trauma and you need to heal trauma. It's something that a lot of people from war countries use. I also know it through all the problems in Ukraine because I'm Ukrainian. So you need to move your eyes very fast and do movement with hands, and there are some psychological processes that help you to process better the the traumas that you have. There are protocols how people should work with this, but I did the application so you can have it like always with you, and you can do it like you can use it if you want. So, but this is like very, very, very serious application, I would say. My application about chess. I was so happy because this morning I saw a review on App Store for this application, and it was someone from China wrote me in Chinese, please can you translate this application to Chinese. We will dedicate one stream to translating a chess game to Chinese. And Focus Mind puzzle game. This game I made in a collaboration. Not gonna say with whom, but someone very, very, very important and cool. So basically, typical game when you need to find remember where images are located and find the two similar ones. But here are little differences because, for example, here you need to find an animal and the food they eat. So you can see that I'm looking for a cow and something green that cow would eat. So this part in neuro part is something kind of like neural games that you can play to develop yourself. That's what I did. Probably in here I give some neuroplasticity, what is this and how it works. Important stuff is that now we need to polish it all. Now it all should be polished. There is one thing that we left, are settings. Amazing design. So that's what I was telling, that for meditation sessions, is when we press an eye, we can have a meditation duration. If you have, let's say, 100 dream, you can establish, let's say you meditate for 10 minutes, how often you want to change your dreams. My neighbors, it's 2 hours of streaming that I do right now, and they are still running and making noise. Like, what's wrong? Every stream I'm gonna complain about my neighbors. Very bad. Date stamp on the dream when I create, showed countdown time. These are all related to meditation. Show dream description. I made it super configurable. Music on off. Meditation reminders. Here I add reminder. You can set up. It's basically notifications that gonna arrive to you. We can test it now. So I have 8:51. We're gonna do 8:52, and we're gonna go home. And we actually gonna lock the screen. We need to wait for 52 and see if it should be like a local push notification, which doesn't need any. Oh, yay! Meditation reminder. Take a moment today to meditate with NeuroDream. Also, on Android application, I did a whole integration with One Signal, so I can, when I want to push personalized push notifications, which are looking, let me see in design if I can find it here, which are looking more or less. Let me see, where is it? I have a lot of this. Look at this. This is my creation. It's like real stuff that is growing out of your mobile phone. I really love it. But where is this push notification design that I wanted to do so much? Oh, well, it's hard for me to find something in my own design, but it's basically like a pop-up, and on this pop-up I show a text and image, and my plan is that you can write something attractive to people, like believe in yourself and remember to meditate. I did it like in case if I see that usage is dropping, so I can trigger and bring people back to remind. But it should be something not very. So if I click, I'm not gonna open it. Open. So yeah, I did it. This push notification system should not be overused, so people will not get annoyed. So reminders are working. Look, I did all the stuff. Music. I don't know which music we use. Maybe the phone one. Language. English, Spanish, Hebrew, Ukrainian. It's all the languages. Are we really? We did a translation. Let's say Ukrainian. I don't see any translation. It's all right. The last part is actually in dreams. It was Dream Archive, which is the button done. So if I have a dream and I click done, it means the dream moved to archive. And here, if I go to Dream Archive, I have the list of all the dreams that are actually already came true. And also, unfortunately, I can click restore, so the dream gonna appear here. Actually, let me see. If I edit and I click done, it's removed. It's removed from the grid. Yeah, it's working properly. So archive, this whole functionality exists. What if none of my dreams come true? Your question actually reminded me for very interesting part that I need to probably add a pop-up that would say that it's entertainment for the same as I did for Kamloop. I don't know. It's up to belief. There are a lot of material up to people's taste and stuff. I don't know. Maybe not all of the dreams coming true, of course. So, but this is something that may help. A lot of times, or on this kind of application, I believe that it's maybe not fight until you get one. In a way, yes, but I mean, sometimes you don't need immediately to have, apart from that, some dreams, we don't want them. It's true. We don't even realize we want something so much, but we don't need actually those dreams. But another part is that sometimes you don't need immediately to have your dream, but you need some motivation, some belief that there is something that may help you to get to it. And there are people who look for different stuff. For someone it's a psychology, for someone it's a sport, for someone it's a religion, for someone it's this application, and etc., etc. Mi sueño es tener dinero limitado sin trabajar. ¿Crees que lo puedo lograr? Yo creo que tú lo puedes lograr. Pero yo no sé si eso es de verdad lo que quieres. No sé. Yo un poco más de realista. Si vosotros pensáis que yo voy ahora a explicar de cosas más espirituales, no lo voy a hacer. Yo creo que esas herramientas sirven más como herramientas más de psicología. Pero, por ejemplo, voy a decir, yo quiero comer más saludable. ¿Veis que yo he escrito aquí cuando estaba escribiendo de aplicaciones que primero que escribo? Leche condensada. Uno de mis deseos es leche condensada, pero ¿eso es correcto o no? Entonces, lo que pienso que esta aplicación, si la uso correctamente, me puede ayudar o cambiar algo en mi percepción de la vida con unas herramientas que ahora están ya 100% confirmados con psicología, que si tú cambias unos rituales que haces día a día, es como digo, comer con mano no dominante ya te cambia un poco en tu percepción de realidad. Entonces, unas cosas así te pueden ayudar a hacer unos cambios en tu vida. Yo más pienso en esto y pienso, claro, no es como que tú vas a... No es de cosa como voy a hablar ahora con Dios y todo me va a pasar. Yo creo que es más como, vale, yo tengo 10 minutos. ¿Qué puedo hacer? Yo puedo abrir Instagram, ver un actor que vive en su propia casa en Mónaco y estar como triste que no lo tengo, o yo puedo enfocar más en las cosas que quiero, pero con más positividad. Algo así, pero es lo que digo, que Kai, right, what if none of my dreams come true? I'm saying, I just realized that I say it all in Spanish. I just think that maybe it's, firstly, maybe not all your dreams should come true. Secondly, maybe you need help on the way. Like, I mean, maybe you don't need immediately this come true, but you need some help, you need support, some tool to believe, because a lot of times it just depends on our belief, or at least not to focus on something negative that we have. Just right now, what I said in Spanish is that maybe if you have this 10 minutes a day that you need to use, you can open Instagram, be jealous of some super rich actor in Monaco. I said in Monaco, exactly in Monaco, or any other place actually. or you can just use this application just to help you out to concentrate on better stuff, to calm you down, and to take some vitamins. Okay, so board archive. Ah, great. Yes, we also made a board archive. So Mark has done. Yes, we can archive the whole board. We can go in here, we can go to board archive, and we have board. This is my board, and we can restore, and I have it back here. And I actually can remake it. This is what we have so far. This is, I explained today the whole idea of my application, and I also explain how I just transform it from Kotlin to Swift. And you see pretty much, it's very interesting stream because we talk about so many interesting stuff, I guess, to nowadays vibe coders important. And again, I'm just looking myself in how to do it. There is no, I guess no one has exact answers on what is right or wrong right now, especially in the usage of AI. I want to say special thanks to a guy who just wrote this comment. I don't remember his name, was Cody TMV. And maybe it was Demano or Koden or Bankisha. I don't remember. Some of you, maybe all of you, wrote about the design and skills, and that this stuff, not to encounter this stuff, I should have established design stuff in skills, which I didn't do. And this is bad. So the next stream, we're going to polish all the stuff, and it would be harmful. It would be painful. So let me see. I'm streaming already for 2 hours, 17 minutes. I will raid you. I will take a look to whom I can raid you. Let me see. I don't know. I believe that majority, normally when I see statistics of my stream, there are developers, I guess, majorly. A couple of artists, 3D artists, and developers. That's majority of what I see. So let me take a look. Maybe I can raid you to some development stream. There are some, but this is Portuguese. I don't. First music stream back. I used to watch a lot of musical streams. I really liked it. And I remember in 2021, I was actually following some guy and I was writing to him, like, play this song. And he was playing. I was like, oh, it's amazing. It's like really cool. Okay. All right. Shifty Game Dev. I'm gonna forward you to Shifty Game Dev, guys. Skeptical Orange, Newit, Wakisha Prodigy, CodeMT, EBSP, Yaluya, Stop Using AI, everyone who came today, Melio Dev, everybody, thank you so much for following, for joining the stream. I get a lot of followers today. I'm very, very happy. And unfortunately, I need to go. Have a good day and practice those draws. Yes, so this is so funny. Amazing. Yes, it's true. This is one of the best moments of the stream. Amazing joke, really. It's so good. Hi, are you vibe coder? I am. Charles the 8. Charles the 8. I'm raiding you now to oh, where is it? To Shifty Game Dev, because it's time for me to go, because it's already almost 2 hours, 20 minutes. Anyway, guys, I send you kisses. I'm started the raid to, I have no idea. Maybe I follow him, but I don't remember him. Shifty Game Dev. I think that he's doing cool stuff. From what I can see in preview, he's doing pretty much something that I could use in my neuro tab of my application. All right, so thank you so much. I will see you soon. We will continue my vibe coding. Bye. And YouTubers, guys, on YouTube, I also I repeat all the time. I will repeat it again and again. I have no idea how to rate, so I just go now end the stream.